Today, I don't know, I've been kind of getting used to my new sleep schedule, which I'm basically nocturnal now. I am like, yes, I am human, but I sleep like a nocturnal animal. I've been, I've been going to sleep around 10 a.m. and waking up at like 7 p.m. Yes, I know, it is crazy, but that is how I like. I don't know. I just like playing video games during night time, honestly. But today, I'm not too long ago I was arguing with a friend why story mode's better than online mode, and I really like kicked his ass. So I thought I'd kind of give you reasons why I think story mode is way better than online. I played story mode before. I usually play online mode. Like I play online mode all the time when I play GTA. But once I started playing story mode, I just realized, like, I knew online mode was garbage. Well, not garbage, I mean, now I think it's garbage, but I never really was too interested in it. I kind of disliked it a bit. I mean, it was GTA though, so, but once I played story mode, it was still GTA, but I felt it was way better online and made online mode look like garbage. I know some people are like, oh, really? Then explain. Okay, well, I'm going to explain here. First of all, with story mode is most things I found in story mode is a lot cheaper than is online. And I admit there are things that might be more expensive, so I'm gonna show you here. There's a few cars, like I swear. Okay, that's that stock, but I don't care about that. Like a lot of these cars, this car cost a lot more. Oh, the Turismo, that was at least $1 million, and it's like $500,000 here. How much? $1 million. I'm pretty sure the Zentorno was like $900,000, and now it's like $725,000. And then I always remember the Progen being about $2 million, so that's the same. And another thing is they kind of have more cars, like the True Fade. I mean, of course, it's straight out the X80, but lots of my friends don't even like the X80, and I always thought the Z-Type being a classic car, so after doing Union Depository, which I'm actually going to get into how the heists are better, I always just kind of felt like I gotta live classy, so I'd always get like suit or tuxedo, get me a True Fade. Of course, I love doing that with Michael, because if you didn't know, the Union Depository is one of the heists in story mode, which actually, funny thing, like I said, with how I'm gonna say how the heists in story mode are better than online. See, the funny thing is, if you've ever played online heist, you know how the first one usually gets $100,000. But the difficulties, you can get more money. Like if you do it on hard, you get more money. So the very last heist is Pacific Standard, and you can earn for all players $1,250,000. Yeah, if you play story mode, the first heist was the Jewel heist, which, if you remember, I don't really want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't played story mode, because I do feel like there's some people who are going to play story mode, because after this, I would feel like some people want to play story mode because they think, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. Which it is. I mean, that's how I felt. Which actually, before I continue going on, I feel like some people, well, I guess really not, but I just kind of wanted to remember to add that kind of the reason how I found, which I know I should have said this in the very beginning. I keep pulling out my guns. I did not mean to. Because it's actually funny, because my internet was out one day, so I really wanted to play GTA, so I decided to play story mode. Really low. Sorry. So I decided to play story mode, so that's kind of how I got to liking this. So I was really never influenced by any other video or anything, because not that I don't think there's that many people who broadcast story mode. Pull my gun out. Yeah, that's my controller, though. You get me a new controller. PS4 Pro controller, that's the sad thing. Still better than Xbox controllers. I do not like Xbox controllers. But continuing on, so the Pacific Standard, if you play on hard, you get 1 million. You get like around 20 grand for each setup, except for the host. They pay the money, so they kind of lose money. So that's why I hate like when I'm hosting a heist and I pay the money for the Pacific Standard, and then people are like, oh, give me more money. I'm like, no, you just got 20 grand for each setup when I just paid like $100,000 and you want more money. Well, hell no. Hell no. I mean, you're getting more money than me, and I'm the host. So it's really dumb. I hate when people do that. I mean, I've already paid the money when you didn't have to. You got the setup money, so I'm pretty sure I should get most amount of money. So kind of thing. Story mode. I like it how there's not people that's like, oh no, I want more money. That actually kind of relieves me in a way. But you get $1,250,000 for the heist finale, and it's the very last heist, and it's the hardest heist. And then when you play the jewel store heist, it's the very first and easiest heist, and you make $4.6 million if you clear out the entire store. And now people are like, okay, well, if you don't pay for a good hacker, you're not going to get all the cash. Well, remember, on Pacific Standard, if anyone who grabbed the money gets shot, you lose money. But in the jewel store heist scenario, though, you don't lose money if you get shot. Because Pacific Standard, you're going through all these cops, the cop cars. I mean, you have to get the bikes and race all the way towards. You're gonna at least lose. I mean, at the very least, like, I mean, most normal people will lose at least like $25,000 to $50,000. I mean, lots of my friends are they give up, they're quitters, and they act like they're good, but they quit Pacific Standard after like 4 or 5 times around because they keep dying. So that's kind of another reason why I don't really like playing online mode anymore. It's just when I want to get money, my friends are really, I just don't like them. When it comes to heist, though, I'm not saying all my friends are shitty at everything. I'm just saying that most of my friends aren't really good at the heist. I'm just kind of running around, not really doing much, and I'm just talking. Okay, here, I will do something. So yeah, I have $618,000. Honestly, that's. So this is kind of further in the story mode. I'm not gonna really do much gameplay because I don't want to spoil it. Because I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do a story mode series for most of those people who haven't played story mode. And I'm always seeing, like, when I first played story mode, I always heard, oh, you see Trevor's ghosts and all that. But with my scenario, Trevor never died. And I hear people always saying Trevor always dies at the end. No, he doesn't. Because that's why I really want to do story mode, to kind of show you. Because with the scenario I went through, Trevor never died. And I'll show you, for anyone who hasn't played story mode, I'll kind of show you that. I mean, in a certain scenario, he does die. Very certain scenario, though. Same with Michael. But I'll kind of show you what I mean about that. I mean, you can't see Trevor's ghost. I've heard from most people. I don't really watch their videos. Here, I was kind of like, it's kind of cool going first person. But here, I'm actually going to. So you see, kind of with my save. You kind of tell I played. This is actually my second run through the story mode, because I really like the story mode that much. I decided to play it, and that was like back to back. So here, I'm actually gonna go back there. I'm gonna take a car though, because I've been kind of finding ways. Because I mean you can lose money with the heist because you can choose AI, with bigger cuts. But I found ways around that where you can choose. Because certain heists, I mean, you can choose the crappiest person and you'll be fine. Because you can kind of choose plans. That's kind of another thing what I hate with the heist is online heist. Is you can't choose your approach. You have to do very specific things. But in story mode, you can choose a certain approach. Which usually with me, on the jewel heist, you can go 2 ways. Which, I mean, I'll probably show you in a bit, probably, like, after this episode, I might, like, restart. Oh, man, I'll consider it, but I'm gonna first kind of finish with my whole reason why I think story mode's better. But you can choose your approach, which also affects kind of your setup. Because you know how you do high setup in online mode? Well, in story mode, depending on your approach, those high setups will be different. So if you choose plan A, you have certain high setups, and if you choose plan B, you'll have different setups. And of course they'll change the heist pretty obviously. I mean, different setups means you're sourcing different things. I keep grabbing out my weapons when I do not mean to. I'm like, some buttons here, so I'm gonna kind of find a car while I'm talking. But in some ways are easier to people than others. But those certain approaches, I feel like, because you have a certain approach, then you might need a better person and a certain skill. So you have like gunmen, drivers. Am I just taking this person with me? Yep, I'm taking a person with me. That's never happened with me. Help! She's kind of my hostage now. See this? See this? You're my hostage. Oh shit. Oh fuck you, bitch. You see this? Oh fucking shoot. Oh, never mind. I just pull out my fist. I'm like, you see this? I'm like, oh wow. I'm very... Okay, get out now. I swear if you stay in. Do not stay in. Thank you.
Bitch ass bullshit.
I love, honest... Oh, what is this? It's a bullet. Oh, okay. The vapid bullets. I actually love... I was actually looking, because this kind of reminded me of one of the cars I had for, Franklin, but... Sure, here, I'm gonna go back to my place. Where was that at? Okay, but... So, like, in the Jewel Sword Heist, which, if you've never played it and you don't want me to spoil it, please cover your ears for the next, like, 15 seconds. But, okay, here, I'm saying it now. Warning, spoiler alert. So, with the heist, you can either... So, in the jewel store scenario, you can choose either what Lester calls a smart way or the loud way. Which smart way you can choose to, you'll dress up as Buckstar Pest Control, and which is actually one of the high setups, you'll have to steal a Buckstar van, and then you'll decide you're gonna gas him out with I think it was like BZ gas or something. Oh shit. Or you can grab some carbine rifles from police van, which I never do. I usually do the smart way because it seems better, because I don't need a good gunman, even though the gunman will always fail. It's pretty dumb. Which is kind of what I do though. I always choose the worst gunman though, because what you can do is you guys can grab that cash. Anyone who doesn't want a spoiler, I know it's been more than 15 seconds. I just did not know how long I was going to talk, so probably cover your ears for another 20 seconds. I realize that, but you can grab his cash, but of course he doesn't fail till the bike, so you're going to have to kind of, usually you have to go up to there's going to be a tunnel you go to, and when you're on bikes, I recommend once you jump down from the bridge and he starts to say, oh, my bike's kind of acting out and all that, you'll want to slow down, wait for him to fall off his bike right at the entrance of the tunnel, and grab the cash. It'll show up like a green blip or dot on the map you'll go up there and you can grab his cash, which I always found pretty cool because, I mean, one less guy to take part of the cut. I've always liked. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, okay, then I guess whoever doesn't want spoiler, you can come back. Okay, always kind of feels weird because I'm like live streaming, and then it seems more normal than just uploading it. I mean, I'm gonna store this car real quick. But yeah, you can like I said, grab his cash, which whoever doesn't want it to be spoiled, you'll see eventually what I'm talking about. And then it always doesn't matter really which driver you choose. No, I guess I should explain. I mean, because if you really want, because I can kind of turn this into advice. About when you do the heist. But it really never matters what driver you use. I mean, depending on how good you are, because, I mean, if you choose the better driver, I mean, your bikes will be fine, but if you choose the worst driver, or the not-so-good driver, I mean, you'll have a hard time in the mud, but he's not going to go out. As long as you're pretty good, you can maneuver through the mud easily in the tunnel. If you're doing the smart way, I'm pretty sure it's the same if you were doing the loud way, loud and dumb, which Lester refers to it. But I always choose the only person I like to choose that's good, and well, I've only done store heist twice, probably 3 times, because I remember playing story mode somewhat, and I just wrecked him, and I just upgraded my driving skill. Yep, I'm a great driver. But I always choose a bad. Well, I chose kind of a bad driver and a bad gunman, but a good hacker. The gunman's gonna go down unless you choose a good gunman, but you can always grab his cash up before the tunnel. And then the driver, as long as you're pretty good, you should be fine. Or pretty good at driving, you'll be fine. You know, so I'm gonna run this dude over with a motorcycle. Oh, hell no. Okay, not fine. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit, okay, I'm kind of trying to, like, thinking about 2 things.
You don't want to mess with me, cabron.
Stop running. Kept shooting that dude, and he's still alive. I'm going to return this stolen item because... Actually, another thing I love with these, small-time events you can't do in online. Because lots of people, you know, you get more people like, oh, when you return it. And this is, I know I've been going off topic a lot, but I really like explaining this. So you saw how I got $500, but then I lost $450. People are like, okay, why don't you keep the money? Well, what I've come into with Michael on my game before is I helped out this dude, and it turned out that he was a business guy and gave me $100,000 worth in stocks in his successful business because he's a millionaire. So it's kind of another thing. But going back to topic, with the whole heist, it's kind of like what I like with the heist. So I mean, considering the last online heist only gives you $1,250,000, and you have to do tons of setups. The first heist on story mode gives you $4.6 million. And you don't have to do as many rigorous setups. And then, like, what I like, you don't have to deal with people who want more money, even though they don't deserve it. Because all my friends who demand more money happen to suck. So, yeah. And then then I want to play with randoms. But then all the randoms I play with, don't know what they're doing. Like, I ask them to do something, they understand, but they don't do it. Cause this guy I found, cause I have a strategy for it to not lose as much money. You're still gonna lose money though. Was with the whole thing I kind of did. If you take out the cops in front, everybody run in and out. I mean, well, except for whoever doesn't grab the money. You gotta have one guy grabbing the money. One of the randoms decided to grab the money too because he said we're running out of time. But and they're not really experienced because if you ever kind of grab the cash, you always look, okay, you don't have that much time. It's kind of going slow. But if you ever finish it, okay, well, that went faster than usual. I mean, everybody's like, oh, we're not gonna finish in time, but you still do. And the ones who finished who's gotten to that part. This person, which led me to believe he was inexperienced. I mean, he's saying he's very experienced, but I could tell he wasn't, because he died a few times. Yeah, I guess enough about that. But so that's kind of why I like the story mode heist. I mean, better pay. You don't get that shitty people. I mean, if you get if you get the worst AI you could possibly get, for some reason I still feel like that they're still better than a lot of online players I play with. Not to be offensive, I mean, I know there's lots of great players out there, but I mean, I don't really come into contact. I know it's speaking like talking to you guys like your guys are aliens. Why the hell did I just jump off? That always happens. It's not a story mode thing. It's happened to me online. I don't know what is with that river. I mean, and it's now. I used to not have problems with that, but I've been doing that a lot lately with online and story mode. But you get better pay. More predictability, because I mean, if you choose a guy with a certain amount of skill, he's gonna do the same thing over and over, so if you kind of play story mode again or any of that, you'll know. So I kind of like that predictability. So you got predictability, more cash, not nearly as hard. I mean, I like putting stuff on a hard difficulty to get more money, but oh, what am I doing? I'm like, why I'm here. And I feel it's always a lot more fun, because I mean, all Pacific Standard had to offer is like, okay, you blow down a few doors, hack a vault door, blow down some more doors with like thermal charges. But then the first one, and the jewelry store heist, I mean, you get to climb the store, throw in some gas everybody, go in, break all the stuff, grab the money, ride on bikes, kind of staying together, like driving through tunnels, then go across the river, and then you get to switch over to the van and like knock cop cars off the trail, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And I always felt that it was honestly more fun than the online heist. And of course, you have the setups, which some people find fun, which I really don't. I mean, all it is, I mean, you have, which it gets annoying for some people. I mean, it's not really, and it's not that annoying for me because I'm pretty good at doing the setups. But I mean, there's always just like straight up one objective and all that. I mean, the same with story mode setups, but I mean, at least you don't have to go into like a mission acting like it's all big and only do one thing. I mean, story mode straightforward with it. I mean, it's more of a free roam thing, so you'll kind of go over to the high setup location, grab the stuff, get it over. I mean, it's easy. I mean, it's not as fun, but I mean, most fun's gonna be the heist for now. I mean, at least it's just straightforward. I mean, because the setups, I mean, it's just kind of like mini heist, but with no pay and with irritation. So I always kind of like the story mode, and then when you get to the second heist, that pays you. I mean, because you'll do heists on this that don't pay you, but I mean, technically they will help you out. And people are like, okay, well, all the heists in online pay you, but some of the story modes don't. But I mean, though, a lot of the ones you don't get paid, though, they make it really fun. Because I mean, the first one you don't get paid is you get the. I mean, you're stealing a super weapon from Merryweather. I mean, it's probably cost a few $billion. I mean, they made that fun. Because I remember I stole the one offshore. I mean, you get to get in a mini sub, freaking ram it off the foundation, pull it up. I mean, bring a cargo bomb, and pull it up, and then you get to play as Franklin gunning down helicopters and shit, and like switching sides, and that always kind of reminded me of World at War when you get to switch gunner seats in the Black Cat. Zombie's been wasted 25 times. I always get lots of messages like, oh, your friend has been wasted so many times. And that's actually another thing. I'm going to kind of stop with the heist because I've been talking about the heist a lot. Is I always hate with online people, almost all the randoms I play with, they're always going to try to kill you. I mean, you don't even get any money. I mean, you get like a few $100 at the very most if people have their cash. Or if they have cash out. But with me, I mean, I still lose money even with my money in the bank, which always annoys the shit out of me. And then you can't even, and if you go into a private session, I mean, you can't, like, do anything. You can't do any jobs with your business or anything. You have to be in story mode or online mode, and there's always going to be people messing with you. I mean, I hate random players. I mean, they're always killing you and thinking, I mean, it's not fun. You kill someone, it's not like your shooting stats gonna go way up or anything. I'm kind of like looking, but I'm not really paying attention that well. But okay, I mean, they're always gonna like destroy your stuff. I mean, you'd have to be. I mean, that's why you're always gonna have to get friends to join your thing, which honestly a lot of my friends I don't really trust. I mean, I know it sounds like I don't have any trust in my friends, and I do. I mean, I have some friends that I trust, but they're usually not on all that. But I always hate when people are always trying to destroy your stuff and kill you. You know, you hardly get anything out of it, and I mean, you could spend more time on many other things and get more money, but they don't. Because I think it's fun. It's really not. I mean, I've done it. I mean, and I never thought it was fun. Like, the first time I started killing quite a few online players who, like, tried fucking with me, it just got boring. I mean, the revenge was nice that they killed me and then I killed them, but I mean, when someone doesn't fuck with you and you fuck with them, I mean, it gets annoying on the other side. Yeah, I just don't really like playing with online players. I mean, it's just, and I know there's good people out there who aren't complete a-holes. Then there's gonna be people saying, oh, you suck. Not really. I've seen a lot of my good friends die a ton. I mean, I used to be pretty good at the game. I mean, when I played on PS3, I mean, then I stopped playing for a while, and then I'm not as good as I was. It happens with a lot of games. I, like, play for a bit, and then stop playing for a long time. I mean, it's obvious you're gonna get a bit rusty. I mean, I get rustier than others. I'm still looking for this car. I'm, like, not paying attention to anything. I've been going in circles. That is the funny thing. But I just never was very fond of online. I mean, there's always gonna be people who are gonna be ales and try to kill you. No, I think I'm just gonna be better off like doing like stunts and stuff than like trying looking for something, because I've been going the same way the whole time. But kind of about online players. So I talked about why I feel like the heists are better. Online players, I see someone was watching and then they left. Okay, interesting. And then I like with kind of how you get more. This is gonna be talking about businesses. So you know how you can get like the motorcycle club and all that. What I like about this though is, you can see I've unlocked the businesses already. So you have 14 businesses. I haven't finished the whole thing with Tanya, where if you finish the towing, the towing impound kind of unlocks. But I love how you can unlock all these businesses, and some like you get income, some you just do jostle, or some, I mean, they'll have like property management, which you can increase your income and all that. And I love how it's like all like not like super expensive. I mean there is stuff that's super expensive. I mean, over here if you look at the golf club, I mean $150 million, but I mean though there's always a way to make money, and that's another thing. It's always so hard to make a lot of cash. I mean there's always jobs saying, oh, make $200,000 like super quick, when you complete like one whole match you get like hardly $9,000. I mean, I could have, and that was like a half-hour match. I mean, I could have spent like less than 5 minutes going after a bounty for that. I mean, the most money I've ever made in a match was like about $40,000-$50,000. About. I mean, if you get extremely lucky, I've seen some people like made like $90,000, but that was like Overtime Rumble, which is actually, I really like Overtime Rumble. But I mean, they spent so long because I mean, that's like if you keep going back to back. I mean, saying like literally overtime and getting points, which takes like an hour. So I really never felt like there was a good way of making money. I mean, there's not really a way of making money quick. There's always people putting ways on YouTube how to make money quick or cheats and all that. That doesn't work. And it's just, if it's not going to work, please just, I mean, there's some people who are really ignorant and they're like, oh yeah, this will definitely work. You gotta, I mean, you just gotta learn that there's always gonna be people who say, oh, you can make lots of money fast doing this or something. I mean, that's just, they're just trying to increase popularity with people who are too ignorant to realize that they're completely wrong. Which, another thing with online people, it's funny because I'm always trying to tell people, oh, there it is, huh? Wow. I spent like so long just trying to look for this car, just driving around in circles. And I finally figured out what this car was. But, yeah, this car's not gonna start up. I've already done this. Oh, looks like someone's watching again. Hello.
Come on, you
How you
piece of
doing?
shit car.
But, what was I saying? When you try telling someone like, I know I just said that twice. But
whoa, who
if
changed
you
my
try telling
ringtone?
someone
Hey,
like,
look, man, that car in La Puente
like,
is a
hey, I'm
fucking
trying to
hoot.
do this,
The
please don't
engine is
mess with
fucking
me,
shot,
and
man.
they're all
I'm gonna
like,
grab the stash
okay,
and get the
fine, and they
fuck
come
outta here.
destroy you.
No, it could be a trap, and I need that car. The
I mean,
movement depends on
is
it.
kind
You'll
of,
have to push it or something.
Are you out of your
human
damn
nature to
mind?
lie. I
Hey,
mean,
do it
I've
for your
seen,
state. Do it for
I mean, there's
freedom.
always
Do
good
it
people.
for
I mean, I've
nature.
seen some great
Ignite the
people. I
fight.
mean,
You been
who are
igniting the fight
honest,
too motherfucking much,
but
dawg.
I've seen a greater number who just lie or dishonest, all that. Hey, can you get out of the car? Thank you very much,
Man, I
Franklin.
ain't pushing shit.
Now,
Man, that
where was
high-ass
this?
motherfucker.
I remember there being a tow truck. That is a tank. I just like, they should make a, I want like there to be a mod for like old World War II tanks. I mean, that'd be awesome. I mean, there's the Rhino tank, but I mean, having a variety of tanks, that would be awesome. I mean, you can have like light tanks, heavy tanks. So I'd see lots of people using light tanks because they're, I mean, fast. But me, I'd use a fair share of each, which I think the tow truck was over here. I was driving it around a lot. I mean, you see all those tire tracks. You could tell I was driving around here a lot. I just think that'd be cool, but kind of back to why I think story mode is better than online. So I'm gonna kind of just recap. The online heists are better. Or wait, no, the story mode heists are better. Sorry. I mean, with money making, the setups, and how fun they are. I mean, I mean, if you've ever done the Pluto base score, I mean, you get to go out in giant suits carrying freaking, like, Trevor gets to come out with a freaking minigun, gunning down freaking, tons of cars. I mean, you get to even, like, fight, like, military, like, military helicopters, tanks. I mean, I always thought that was pretty fun. I still can't find the tow truck. I don't remember where the tow truck was.
Hey, what you want now?
What's happening? Are you on your way?
Man, I told you the car is beat up from the fucking feet up, man. What you want me to do?
Well, there are these things called tow trucks, you know. Amazing inventions.
Okay, yes, I know they're
no,
tow
I
trucks.
hear
I'm looking for a
laughter.
tow truck right
The
now.
clowns
Oh,
have
there
come
it
for
is.
me.
Wow.
I gotta go.
I'm a genius. I think I went over here, but I just like completely overwent. Yeah. I swear I was over here, and I just like, nope, I'm not gonna pay attention to this. Like, I just completely, like, it's like, it came like a blind spot. Like, it's like, no, I'm not gonna see this anymore. I'm just gonna be completely blind to that. Okay, here we go. Let's get to our stash car. And also, kind of with, I like how there's always these side missions you can kind of do. Some of them I kind of take interest in. I mean, all you have to do on the online is, like, missions with shitty-ass pay and take forever. I mean, those are included with jobs. Heists that pay horribly and aren't really that fun. Actually kind of short. I mean, the Pluto base score, all he did was went in, blew down the vault door, got through the vault door, grabbed the cash, and all it really do was get to a train. I mean, you're intending to go to a boat, but I mean, you at least kind of had. That's the thing, you kind of had to go to a boat, but then you're like, okay, well, we gotta kind of find another way. Let's go. Gotta get to the train and all that. So I mean, you didn't have to do much, but I mean, it made it fun and interesting. And then online, it's just straightforward something, and it's just boring. I mean, you kill some people, grab cash, and boom. You get hardly any money. And the Pluto base score, I mean, I got pretty big cut. I mean, it was, I think, and of course it's like Pacific saying, if you get shot, you lose money. But I mean, you are in big armored suits, carrying freaking, like, one of you's carrying a minigun, being Trevor, and then two, you're carrying machine guns. I mean, I think that's pretty good. And then you can find cover and all that. Here, I'm gonna kind of rescue this car. Oh, wow, I just went around the car. There we go. I'll let you drive this out. But they always made the heist so interesting.
Mom, I've said all there is to say.
What? Man, get your ass down here. I'm outside with this junker you made me drag across town.
Look, just leave it there. I can't come out now. The satellites. I mean, they're scanning our brains and tracking our heartbeats through the internet. Go now while you still can.
Man, I'm wasting my fucking time.
No, you're a hero, a green warrior. We're changing lives.
That's another thing. You always find interesting people in this. But yeah, I mean, and I've been kind of going back to heist. I mean, that's kind of one of my major reasons why I think story mode's so much better. I mean, and even with the heist, I don't pay that much. I mean, like I said, it makes it interesting and all that. Also characters. People are always, I mean, people probably want to say, well, I mean, you can't make your own characters. Well, it's always all the characters, though. I mean, you don't have, like, I mean, of course, like, you can kind of change, like, resemblance and all that. But I always found all the characters in online to be ugly as hell. And I always kind of like playing as Michael. I mean, he seemed like a classy dude, and then Franklin's kind of the gangbanger guy, and then you got Trevor, I mean, the psychopath. The funny psychopath, though. I mean, I really think he's really funny. I mean, the online characters, they don't talk. They're just boring. I mean, they look ugly. Ugh. I mean, you could try fixing that, but just not really. I really like the story mode characters better. They have a background. I like that. I mean, kind of had the whole Michael Trevor thing, which will all, and then I mean they'll always kind of explain kind of their background together throughout the story. And I really like. I mean, the story plot's really good. I mean, Trevor usually fucks stuff up, and then you kind of have to fix it. I mean, if you know Martin Madrazo, Michael got mad, he pulled down the house, and then kind of after you give him the money to fix his house and kind of kill the guy who plans to testify against him, Trevor comes along and steals his wife. I mean, so not that long after you get everything fixed up. I'm like at Trevor's place. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm actually probably gonna go to Michael, but I go to Trevor. But I mean, so you always got an interesting plot line, and online doesn't really offer that. What the fuck? And this is another thing. So story mode, you're always gonna spawn in a clubhouse or in your like house or something, or random location. But then story mode, you always got weird stuff, and this always happens to Trevor. He's always in the police. You're like, what the hell is going on? I always think it's really funny because Trevor's a complete psychopath, and you're wondering, what the hell did he get himself into this time? Hey, stop ramming me! I always think it's really funny. Trevor always says funny things. He does funny things. I mean, he's just extremely interesting. I kind of love the whole Michael and Trevor relationship. Trevor's a complete like maniac psychopath, and he's like, and he'll like threaten Michael like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and all that shit. But then they're like all best friends. Like Trevor's always kind of, I guess, looking out for Michael in a friend way. It always makes me laugh. So I mean, story mode always gives me a good laugh with all the characters. Then, I mean, and then all your characters got a purpose. Oh shit. Yeah, and online, I mean, all you have is just a character. I mean, that's really the only thing that's it's just boring. I mean, it's almost no point. I mean, yeah, you get to look different from people, but so.
Hello. Who is this?
It's me. I shouldn't have called.
Patricia! Mrs. Madrazo! Hey!
Are you behaving, Trevor?
I don't know what you guys listen to this.
Yeah, sure. Patricia, I really miss you. Time together.
Hurry up.
Very important.
I have to go.
And I kind of like how Trevor kind of builds relationships with other people. Like as you progress through the story, get more people. I mean, yeah. So this is Fortunate Son. Creedus Clearwater Revival. Fortunate Son. Wait, yeah, Fortunate Son. Yeah, this was. I'm pretty sure. I felt like this was in Black Ops. Or Black Ops 1, and I love the song. Yeah, this was in Black Ops 1. I always loved this song. And we kind of build relationships with certain people, and then depending on your character personality, they'll kind of feel differently about each other. So like with Barry, do you remember the guy I got the car for? Trevor isn't so fond of him because he's trying to legalize weed, and Trevor sells weed for a living. And then Franklin, I mean, he smokes weed. I mean, if you've ever seen him come from Smoke on the Water, I'm trying to go over this. You kind of, which is on Vespucci Beach, which is actually a property you can buy, which is actually one of Franklin's special properties. Which you'll have like certain properties that only certain characters can buy. Like the cinemas, only Michael can buy. Mackenzie Airfield, only Trevor can buy. Smoke, like the towing and pound, only for sure only Franklin can buy. I know only the taxi or the taxi company, yeah, only Franklin can get that. So I'm gonna kind of keep going back and forth, I guess. Yeah, or yeah, I'm definitely going back and back. But yeah, I mean, I'll kind of go. I know I'm going back and forth, but it's kind of like after I kind of say something, I'm like, alright, I kind of realize something. Sorry, but yeah, I always thought characters were interesting. And I kind of like how you get the personal vehicles. I mean, so story mode characters. I mean, I always felt, or online characters are always so bland. They weren't really that different from each other. I mean, you could choose a variety. I mean, I mean, like male, female, change your appearance and all that, but it never felt that different to me. So I never really liked it that much. And then you see the story mode characters are all so different from each other. Actually, I'm gonna get this dude real quick. Ah!
Those bikers again. You gotta stop that guy! He just stole my money!
I'm gonna get to this dude real quick.
You really saved my ass.
And also kind of like this. So like.
There you go. I persuaded him to change his mind.
Wow, insane!
And kind of with the characters, you know, depending on the character, I mean, they'll say different things. I persuaded his mind. I mean, Trevor always has something funny to say, and then Franklin's kind of all the responsible character. Michael's kind of the leisure guy. Kind of old timer, I mean, watching all the classic Vinewood movies. So I'm gonna kind of stop there. I mean, I don't want to put too much. I mean, I'm talking a lot. I'm kind of hoping I kind of gave you guys some good reasons to play story mode. I mean, check it out. There's always some interesting stuff. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you might have a reason to play online mode. I just kind of want to do this, just kind of get you guys to kind of open your mind, try new things. I mean, I always thought story mode was kind of boring, but once you play it, it gets fun. I mean, I really like it. So I'm just hoping you guys will try story mode out, and I think you guys would like it. So I think this is pretty good spot to stop off at. I'm gonna try to do videos more often. I mean, I just kind of, like I said, getting used to my new sleep schedule, which I don't know if you're ready for school. So got a few weeks, guys, though. So got a few weeks. But I'm gonna really hate it because I'm gonna get up early as fuck in the morning. I mean, really early. And I'm more of a sleep in until, like I said, like 7 at night. But, oh shit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, so I hope I persuaded your guys' mind, or not like Trevor though. I'm hoping you guys didn't die from that. But like I said, I hope to kind of open up your guys' mind. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed our talk, or me talking to you, not really you talking to me, it's just more me talking. So please like the video, kinda. I mean, lots of people watch videos that have lots of views and likes, so kinda help not just me, but help others kinda so they can kinda see the video. I mean, the whole point of this video was to persuade lots of people kinda take interest in things they haven't tried before. But like I said, I hope you guys like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. That'd be nice help. And leave comments and suggestions down below. I've been kind of iffy about which game I want to play, because I've been kind of getting bored. I mean, we do got Call of Duty World War II coming out, along with Wolfenstein 2. With some other games I'm going to be excited to play, so. But in the meanwhile, like I said, leave any suggestions for anything you want me to do.
Yeah.
So,
every executive and director
I mean, you kind of know all the games
communications
we got.
from
I mean,
here
you
to
see,
Bangalore, taking it left, right, and
kind
center in the
of, if you
name
guys want to look at
team
certain
training, right?
my
I mean, now that's
videos,
what
and then
Floyd told me
and you
yesterday
think,
as he
okay,
was
well, I kind of
staring
want
at
you to
my penis.
play more of this,
I want you to leave
then
now.
Look, this is all I
leave
got,
suggestions
all right? I had a
and
tough
comments down
upbringing.
below in the comments.
My daddy was not nice to me. Okay?
So I'm just like,
Look,
listen,
Deborah,
Trevor.
I love you and I love you too, Floyd. Why can't we all just be together? Huh? You can have Mondays through Thursdays. You can have the weekends, all right? I know that's not normal, but in this crazy, crazy world, is normal so good? Huh? Look, Deborah.
Yeah, so before I end up the video, I'm just gonna let you. You marry me.
And you will too, Floyd. I told you, I've got a career.
Like Floyd and Deborah, will you marry me?
This crap.
Yes.
There. You made me swear. You're crap, Floyd. Crap. You're not a man at all. Bob's right about you.
Oh, who's Bob?
I want both of you to go now. You and your weird friend.
Whoa! Hey! My name is Trevor, sweetheart.
I could give a fuck what your fucking name is. I'm not afraid to use this.
I'm not. Bob taught me.
Fuck Bob! You people are not very fucking nice!
The screen. Then you look at Trevor.
Oh, hey there, Trevor.
Hey there, Wade.
Did you meet Deborah?
Interesting lady.
I should probably go say hi.
I wouldn't.
Why not?
Let's go get in the car, all right? Let's go have the time of our lives.
And then you look up.
Oh, I know exactly.
So I think
where
this
to
was
get you.
pretty interesting. I'm gonna kind of, for a few seconds, because I think you guys are kind of.
I could run in and get Floyd and Deborah. I know she seems kind of uptight, but she can have fun.
No, I don't think she can, Wade.
Just Floyd then?
Floyd's gonna meet us there.
Boys trip.
Exactly.
Oh, Trevor, what you got all over yourself? You're all red. You got syrup?
Yeah. Syrup. Accidents. We've all been there.
We sure have, but it don't taste like syrup.
Don't taste me, all right? Just no licking.
Okay,
Hey, you remember when we met?
sure. Last year, I was on the way to the gathering with Daisy Bell and Kush Chronic
And you stopped in Sandy Shores to get
Yeah, I was
lit,
kind of
and you
think
met a
that
dealer, and he looked after
Trevor's
you
conversation
when your
was kind of
friends
interesting. So
had abandoned
that's
you.
kind of
That
a
was
example, I
weird,
guess.
weren't
Kind
it?
of good place to end off. So like I said,
driving out to a quarry, and then they
before
just
that, very
disappeared.
interesting cutscene.
Right?
But
I mean, they were gone. Some friends, right?
please
And
like
now
and
Cousin
subscribe.
Deborah
Leave
don't
suggestions
want
and
you
comments
around. I mean,
down
there's a
below.
pattern here.
The Congo did get messy.
Enjoy the rest of your
The
summer,
pattern
guys,
is you can't rely on
and
anyone
stay
anyone
loving us.
except me.